قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون صدق Allah. Dear brothers, today February 20th, 2015. Today is the third part of the ongoing topic. We started from the start of the Kainat universe. Around, some of you may remember, around أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Allah in the Quran says بديع السماوات والأرض. So there is in the beginning I originated the samawat and arz. And later on Allah separated them. أَوَلَمْ يَرَى الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ كَانَتَا رَتْقًا فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا. After that, Allah created everything from water. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ. In another verse, وَاللَّهُ خَلَقَ كُلَّ دَابَّةٍ مِّن مَّاءٍ. The other word, the other ayah, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. So there is an ongoing, Quran is almost literally saying, all the process, if you will. How started, in the middle, how it another start, and how this came, right? And another verse, Allah is asking, هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا. So long time passed upon a man, he was nothing to remember. So we try to find out that time is around 13.7 billion years. Milyar, not a million, billion. 13.7 billion. It's shocked, it's like, who? This is scientific, this number is not from the Quran. This is scientific research. That's the number they come up when they look at the skies and everything. And the oldest skeleton that found, 400,000 years. We are from Middle East, we are proud. Our country is like 1,000 years old, right? Here just only like 300 years old. They independent day 1776, if I remember correctly, 4th of July 1776. So it's only a couple hundred years old. It's a very new country, this country. When we speak with Americans, we say, where I come from, thousands of years, many civilizations. My town is like, 800 years. We have a grave from all time. Yeah, the stories you read in the Bible, it's my town, right? Some people say that. The stories you read is like, I go there by walk distance. Even though we say, we are so old, compared to human history, we are very little, right? Think about it, 400,000 years, and we are only know couple thousand years, if you go back. We don't know much. There is not a written history. People go to caves, look at the bones to find out what happened in the past. So third section is, finally, after so much time, Allah is telling to Malaika, angels, I am going to إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. I am going to, I will place a Khalifa to the earth, to earth. And the word Khalifa is very interesting because when the angels heard the word Khalifa, this is my interpretation. There are some others. I think that's how they responded. The way how they responded, right? It wasn't nice. They said, "Oh, what's going on? Are you going to place someone there who will cause a corruption, fasad, and shed a blood?" Right? So they were like, "Oh, what's going on? While we are, doing your tasbih, we are praising you." And Allah's response was, "Inni a'lamu ma la ta'lamun." Indeed, I know what you don't know. So there is a deep wisdom, hikmah. Whatever Allah does, He has a purpose. But the reason Malaika responded so harsh, they were shocked when they heard the word "Inni ja'ilun fil arz khalifa." They said, "Oh, this kind of information. It doesn't tell us so much nice, because Malaika doesn't know if it is not given to them, they don't know. How we know this? Because they say, "La ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana." We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. So Allah is teaching them with this sentence something, because Allah is already know how they respond. So when they hear this sentence, oh, something gonna happen, and they are right. We cause corruption, right? We shed blood, unfortunately. This is starting from all the way from the son of Adam alayhi salam, right? One son kill another one. Some people, when I go to these gas stations, one of them, no need name, he's really upset what's going on in Middle East. Oh, Muslim killing Muslim. I tell him, look, I am also upset. Wallahi, my heart is broken when I hear the news. But this is not the first time. This is happening since all the way from the first people. And most likely the son of Adam alayhi salam was Muslims, right? Right? Since there is only Islam, there is only one religion, in Allah, right? So this is from all the way from their starting. That doesn't mean we have to go and do this. Alhamdulillah, majority of people don't do that. Some people, when things fall apart, if there's a fitna, there's a fasad. It's all people are doing this. May Allah protect us. May Allah protect us. May Allah protect those people over there also. I am very upset what's going on over there. At the same time, I do understand why. I understand the reasons. There is a poverty, there is a jahiliyyah, ignorance, right? There's a qawmiyah, ta'if. They say, I'm from this group, you're from this group. If you do something to my group, I know how we get you. So they split people. I'm Sunni, you Shia. I'm from this, you're from that. If you do this, yes, of course there will be a corruption. There will be a fight. There will be blood. Na'uzu billah. Where we live today, America, they call them here Wild West, right? Wild West. Why? Because in the past, it was so wild. You barely travel from this coast to that coast without dying, barely. Very few people, very few people travel from this coast to that coast without getting stolen, lost something, because it's wild. There is not much rules. Everybody make their own rules, right? This, that, you see this. But by time, Allah bless them with this order. Right now there is an order. So there is a like circle, if you will, in the communities, societies, in the oldest, in the circle. You have Allah is testing you with the poverty, all these laws, and at the time you get better. You think you do that, but this is this is another imtihan, this is another test. You get this, then you go down again. It's always up and down. If you look at the human history. So inshallah, Middle East, it will get better, inshallah. And inshallah, it will get better, and we will take lessons from what's going on right now. May Allah help all of us, in all of us. This is heartbreaking for everybody. It is very much. It's very sad. So we should not be overly, we should not react so bad to this. Even some people call others, oh, this is not Muslim. If you do that, it's not Muslim. Being a Muslim is different than. Let me put it this way. Yes, it might be haram in Islam to do something, but it doesn't make you a non-Muslim if you do this. For instance, yes, you cannot drink, but if a person drinks, you cannot just call him, hey, you are not non-Muslim. Because he, as long as he doesn't reject. If you say, hey, no, this is halal, then there's a problem. As long as, hey, I know this is wrong, but I do it. So we should not overly react for what's going on. Hey, yes, Muslims make a mistake, and Muslims can make big mistakes also. So we at the same time what we can say is, this is not Islam. Killing innocent people, this is not from the Quran. This is not from Islam. We can say this, no problem. But unfortunately, yes, you already seen what's going on. So this ayah is one of my favorites, because it is like a summary of all the human history. Right? It's like a summary of all the human history. This corruption, this shedding blood, is all the way from start till today. But we should not be lost. We have to be hopeful that inshallah, good things will come. Let me say that this way, because yes, Allah is seeing everything. Allah is in charge in this dunya, Rabbul Alameen. So He is in charge. So He knows what's going on. Therefore, eventually, inshallah, things will get better than before. Inshallah, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So we should be hopeful. At the same time, since I remember, I'd like to share with you. So the angels, malaika, responded so harsh, so shocked. أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء. These malaika, these same angels, what happened? They do sajda for who? Adam alayhi salam, right? لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا. They did sajda too for Adam. So we have same angels who is almost objecting, right? for our creation when they heard us, but after that, after created, they do sajda because of the order of Allah. So what change? What change is the knowledge. Allah taught Adam all the names. What was the other? How we started? وَعَلَّمَ الْآدَمَ أَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. Right? So Allah taught Adam all the names. ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ. Then he presented. ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ عَلَى الْمَلَائِكَةِ فَقَالَ أَنْبِئُونِي بِأَسْمَاءِ هَؤُلَاءِ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. Then he presented those whatever names to the angels and say, hey, what's this name? Show me, give me, inform me about those. So I don't want to get too much details, but if you look at the grammatical of this structure of the sentence, there is a muannas and muzakkar. It's two different. The arazahum is supposed to be arazaha if you go by before, but Allah said arazahum because name and the object is two different things. I can teach you the name of car, right? This is one of the name, car, trees, but the object of itself is different than name. So when you presented names, it is different. So there's a fine details over here. So when he say you teach the name of car, and you bring the car here to the person that who never seen car, and you say, what's this name? Tell me. Since he doesn't know, right? He doesn't know the knowledge. So that's how they responded. The malaika, when they saw the names, the objects, if you will, they said, قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. They said, we have no knowledge except what you have taught us. إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. We are also saying, we only know what Allah has taught us, what Allah has give us a permission to know from His knowledge, from His ilm. Therefore, we have to be always remember that sometimes, because getting the knowledge is very tricky, because you think this is from me. I studied so hard, I got this. Sometimes it is just a wasila. It's just a means. You studying, you being there, whatever. Because Allah is, blessed with you with this. We have to be very, very, very thankful, remindful for this. ألا إن أحسن الكلام وأبلغ النظام كلام الله العزيز العلام كما قال الله تبارك وتعالى في الكلام وإذا قرئ القرآن فاستمعوا له وأنصتوا لعلكم ترحمون. أستعوذ بالله إن الدين عند الله الإسلام. الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله حمد الكاملين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. فقال عز وجل من قائل مخبرا وآمرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد. I'm sure you all of you heard about that 3 people died or killed down in Carolina. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May Allah bless them with His mercy, with rahmah, and give sabr to their families and to all of us. At the same time, I'd like to remind that we should be thankful living in a country that we are in peace. When Muhammad came here today, he asked, "Are they let you open like place like this?" Yes, they do. And we do practice. If you pray 5 times, 20 times a day, nobody say, why you do that. So we have to be thankful. We have to be, alhamdulillah, we have to be thankful living in a place where they let us to practice our faith. Most of the people here in this country, they are very peaceful towards us. They accept other people other than how they are. Immigrants, all this kind. So we should be thankful for this. At the same time, we should not forget that there are some crazy people. Yes, I seen them. I'm not talking about I seen face to face. There are some people, but they are minority. But there are. Not everybody is angel. So there are some people even worse than maybe something like shaitan. They are really up to something. They are looking for trouble. So we should be careful. There is a fine balance. We should not accuse innocent people. Oh, you guys. That's why I want to share both sides. Some people go, "Oh, we are so hard here. Everybody give me trouble." I was reading some of the comments. They say, "Oh, I was in the car. They give me a hard time on the traffic." They don't know we are Muslim or not. If you give a hard time because you just did something, not because you are Muslim. So we should not exaggerate it. We should, because otherwise it will it will hurt us. Because most people are good. There are some people, yes, we want to stay away. May Allah help us on this struggle in this country.